public speaking self-introduction speech. Rosa Tamisha Myers is my birth name. Most of my colleagues call me Rosa. However, close friends and family, they simply call me Rose. I was born in the late 70s in the metropolis city of Miami, Florida, to the beautiful Esther J. Clark and William Myers. Though I was born in Miami, majority of my life was spent in a small town in Georgia called Jessup. Growing up in Jessup, I had many dreams. My ultimate dream was to become a professional dancer. Dancing has always been my first love. My second dream was to leave Jessup in pursuit of a big career and ultimately experience city life, but that didn't happen. However, my third and most realistic dream was to attend college and graduate. Growing up in Jessup, there wasn't and still isn't much opportunity for growth. Nonetheless, Jessup is the place of my humble beginnings. Jessup is where I went to elementary school and graduated from high school. Jessup is the place where I met my children's father, married and later divorced. Jessup is the birth city of my two daughters. And Jessup is the one place that made me want more out of life. At the age of 2, my birth parents sent me to Jessup to live with close relatives. My father's brother, Uncle John, and his wife, Mom Pearl, whom to this day I still call Mom. Though my birth mother birthed me, I never had the pleasure of knowing her. I only knew of her. At the age of 15, I viewed her for the first time since leaving her at the age of 2, lying in her casket. That was devastating for me, but it was also a defining moment for me. That moment shaped me into the person that I did not want to become, an absent mother. My mother's death also allowed me to meet the one person who will have the most positive impact on my life. That one person showed me the true definition of family, and that was my birth mother's sister, Cecilia Ann Clark, affectionately known to our family as Auntie Ann. Auntie Ann was my first outlet out of Jessup. In my late 20s, she opened her doors of her home to me and my daughters, moving us from Jessup, Georgia to Miramar, Florida. Moving to South Florida allowed me to view cultures differently. I met people that looked like me, but yet spoke a completely different dialect. I met a lot of successful people, and that is what sparked my interest in returning to school to pursue a better career and a better life for me and my children. It took some years, but presently I'm finally at the door of possibly graduating from college. This has been one long and uneasy journey. Graduating from college has always been a dream of mine, and at one point I didn't think finishing school was even possible. In the past, I attempted attending several technical colleges, but that wasn't my passion. My dream was to pursue a career in radiology and graduate from an accredited college. In 2011, I made the abrupt decision to move from Jessup, Georgia to Brunswick, Georgia to attend the College of Coastal Georgia and enter into their radiology program. I began only taking 2 classes a semester until tragedy struck my family. At the beginning of 2015, my other siblings and I, we lost our eldest sister 3 days after New Year's. And exactly 11 months after her death, we lost my nephew. After their deaths, I once again withdrew from school. However, fortunately, by the grace of God, in 2019, I returned to school. And unbeknownst to me, I learned that I was within so many credits of graduating with an associate's degree. Now, with much determination, a goal in mind, graduation, I hope to fulfill this dream at the end of this summer term. I'm older, yet I have a bright future ahead. This degree will launch me in my career pursuit. But not only will my education help me in my career, but this whole experience has impacted me in many ways. I've learned so much over the course of the past year about myself. At times, I can be somewhat anxious and somewhat worrisome. Every semester, I have started out worrying and worrying about the task at hand. And every semester, I have succeeded in every class. This has shown me that I am an overcomer. I can do it. When it seems tough, I can pass. This past winter, I had to take a math class. The class was called The Topics of Mathematics. It was the hardest class ever. I worked out each problem and I taught myself each problem with the aid of YouTube. This was the hardest math, but I passed this class. I actually did it. So who am I? I am Rosa Tamisha Myers. I am an overcomer. I am not my past. I am not my tragedies. I am not my beginnings, but I am possibilities, and I am a conqueror. Thank you.